Okay, boys and girls, now that our paintings are dry, we're going to be adding the details that we see in Starry Night. Vincent van Gogh used this technique called Impressionism, these tiny little brush strokes. So we are going to use oil pastels to do this because it's a little bit easier than painting it for us. And we're gonna look carefully at this worksheet and look for the details we see. So I'm gonna start with the sky. I'm now going to look at those little brush strokes. These little lines called Impressionism lines. They're like little dashed lines. So this is what you're gonna add throughout the whole sky. Another big detail is this big swirl in the sky. So I'm just gonna make a swirly line like this, hop over. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna add more lines around it anyway. So now that you've got the swirl, now start to go around the swirl with those little dashed lines. Okay, now that I finished the sky, let's take a look at the details that are down below. So as you can see, there's a tiny little village down below with some little houses. There's some hills right here. And then we obviously see this big area of darkness. This is kind of a mystery area. Not many people know what Vincent van Gogh meant by this. They're not sure if it's a tree or a mountain. It's a very mysterious part of the painting that we're not really sure what it is. Take a look at the colors in here. There's lots of browns, there's some greens in there, even some little whites. And start to add those little lines all throughout. You might see some more longer swirly lines that you want to add. And some short lines. I'm going to switch to my white because I see a little bit of white throughout there. I see some very dark green that I can put in there. This is why many people think it's a big tree, because it has a lot of tree bark colors like this brown and then the green. Okay, let's take a look at the village. So I'm gonna maybe use my black oil pastel for that down there. And I'm gonna try and outline some of these houses I see. Little door. And I see that a lot of them are not blue, they are white. So I'm gonna color that in white. It's okay if your oil pastels mix a little bit. It starts to look a little bit more like paint when they mix, so that's great.